Hey team, how's it going? It is Scully here with another 30-minute blitz. This one is called the deep end versus the shallow end. So we're going to be contrasting fast and slow blocks, all body weight today to get you a nice muscle burn. So we're going to go through 2 or 3 minutes of mobility and then we're straightening the action because this is fast and furious today. So do me a favour, get yourself into that press up position. From here we're going to send that bum up high, try and drop that chest through the hands. Back to the press up position. This time, try and get your bum a little bit higher, maybe your heels to the ground, your chest slightly forward. Now here, as we raise up, we're going to kick one leg up into that scorpion tail, let weight pull that heel round, back to our press up position. We go down dog again, scorpion tail the other way. We're really trying to open up those hips and those obliques. Give me one more scorpion tail each way, drop that chest through. Give me another scorpion tail. Now this time, if I can borrow your eyes, as I go into that scorpion tail, that same knee is going to drive through. The foot's going to turn to 90 degrees. I'm going to drop down into our pigeon pose. So we are starting to link some of those animal movements together. So give me 20 seconds of our down dog into scorpion, round to pigeon pose. Then we go back the other way. Down dog, scorpion, drive through to pigeon. Beautiful work. Have another play around for 15 more seconds, please. Good, give me 10 more seconds. Really try and get those chests through the hands, bum up high, heels down low. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay in that press up position for me, please. Pick a leg, send it up high outside the hand. Drop that back knee if you wish. The hand next to the foot is going to rotate, touch the ceiling. We go back to press up position, switch hands, big lunge, drop back foot, open up that chest. Really try and look all the way behind you if you can. This time as I open up, watch my elbow, it drops and hits the floor or gets as close as possible. Then we switch, open up, drop the elbow and switch. Work through those for another 10 for me, please. So that one is called the world's greatest stretch. Opening up hip, rotation through the back, opening up the shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll yourself over onto your bum for me, please. So from here, I'm gonna have my hands behind me, my heels on the floor, watch my shoulders. I roll them back, big proud chest. I'm going to drive through my heels, get my bum as high as I can, squeeze those glutes, back down, reset if I need to. Beautiful work, team. Good. Keep it going. Keep it going. Good stuff, good stuff. Good. This time I'm just going to hover my bum above the ground. My right hand is going to touch my left toe. Left hand's going to touch right toe. Then I get my hips up. Hover the bum, right to left, left to right, then I extend the glutes. So we're really focusing on those shoulders' ability to stabilize under that little bit of instability, only one of them working at a time. Big kick of the leg is going to open up that hamstring, a little bit of core bracing as well. Give me another 10 seconds. If you can't do that, then all I want you to do is lay yourself down on your back, go double glute bridge, lift one leg, drop it down, lift the other, drop it down, then drop. Beautiful work. Give me 10 more seconds, team. Give me 10 more seconds. And then we're into our first block of the shallow end versus the deep end. Real fast and furious one today. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. So as I say, we are contrasting fast and slow blocks of work. So we are going to start with a bang and a fast block of work. You have 2.5 minutes to get as many rounds done of the following. 4 burpees, straight arm or chest to floor, I don't mind, 4 of those. Then we stay up tall, drop and jump for 8 jump squats. If you can't jump, just normal squat. Then 12 mountain climbers each knee. Keep those shoulders locked in, bum squeeze, drive the knee to the chest. 2.5 minutes to get as many rounds as you can. Starting with 4 burpees. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. 4 burpees. So you can go straight arm, you can go chest to floor, I don't mind. 3, 4, then we stay tall into 8 jump squats. If you can't jump, just go squats for me. 8 of those. Then we go down in that press up position, cover up those armpits, drive those knees, 12 each side. Beautiful work. So that took me about 30 seconds. In theory, we should be able to get 4 more rounds. So 5 rounds in that 2.5 minutes. Remember, those burpees can be straight arms. Keep those hips high, little jump and tap. Beautiful, those squats can be jumps. Just keep the knees out, drive through the heels, squeeze the glutes. If you need another challenge, try a short or a narrow stance squat, or a squat up onto your toes, or just a normal jump squat. And then those 12 mountain climbers. Now, if the floor is a bit of a problem, use the edge of your sofa for the mountain climbers. Use the edge of your sofa for those burpees. Good. Now, we started at a bang. I need you to maintain that pace for me. Maintain that pace. You've got 1 more minute to stay in that fight. 1 more minute to stay in that fight. 4 burpees, 8 jump squats, 12 mountain climbers each knee. We're starting with a bang, team. Let's go, let's go. Good. Find that rhythm you can maintain. Beautiful work. 30 seconds. Keep it going, keep it going. You'll get a decent minute break at the end of this. So I need you to keep pushing. Can we change up a gear? Can we start pushing on in terms of our speed? You've only got 15 seconds to survive. 4 burpees, 8 jump squats, 12 mountain climbers each side. Keep that tempo high. Keep it going for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And very nicely done. So that is our first sprint block done. This next bit is a bit of a strength block. We're going to slow things down. So all reps, I want you to take 2 seconds to get to the bottom, but you can explode up as quick as you can. We're going to start with the press up. So remember those key points of the press up. Big proud chest, elbows locked back and down. Now our rep is going to be 1, 2, explode. 1, 2, explode. If you can go slower, go slower. If you're on your knees, drop those hips forward. From there, we're going to stay on our belly, arms wide. We're going to squeeze those shoulder blades to lift the hands off the floor, drop them down slowly. 1, 2, squeeze. 10 of those. Then we're going to get to the edge of our sofa. Sit on the edge, hands on, lock those shoulders back. Just drop your bum off the edge. 1, 2, drive those palms down. Now you've got 5 minutes. Everything's super slow. We're looking for about 4 rounds. But I want you to challenge how slow you can perform everything. So get ready to start with those super slow press ups. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. So nice slow press up. Follow my count. 1, 2, drive. 1, 2, drive. 1, 2, drive. We're really trying to feel those pecs, those chest muscles engage. Now while we're doing that, you carry on while I talk. Keep those elbows locked back. Even if you're on your knees, that's fine. What I don't want is bum back and we're almost praying. Drop those hips forward, drop the chest forward and explode. Once you've done your 10 on your belly, we squeeze the shoulder blades together to raise the arms and then we drop them down slow. Squeeze, 1, 2. Squeeze, 1, 2. If you don't want to be on your belly, stay standing. Squeeze, 1, 2. Squeeze, 1, 2. 10 nice slow reps, really focusing on squeezing those shoulder blades together. Then we sit on the side of that sofa. Lock those shoulders back, just sit off the edge. 1, 2, drive the palms down. 1, 2, drive the palms down. We're really trying to hit those triceps. The combination of those and the push-ups is going to blow up those arms. So Once you've done all 10 reps of all 3 movements, maybe that's taking you about 1:30. That is perfect timing. We're looking for anywhere to 3 to 4 rounds. But I'd rather you be nice and slow and miss a round than try and rush through it and get done too quickly. The whole challenge of this is we're asking the muscle to work for a long time. That's why we're going slow. And while we're going slow, we're checking on that perfect technique. Load to the chest, drive the hands and squeeze. We're trying to squeeze through here. Load the chest, drive through the hands, squeeze. Again, whether you're on your belly or you're in your hip hinge, we're really trying to squeeze those shoulder blades back. 1, 2, squeeze. 1, 2. Really trying to get those shoulder blades to spread round the back. If we're on those tricep dips, the key to this is not letting those shoulders round. Squeeze those shoulder blades like we just did. Big proud chest. 1, 2, drive. If you want more of a challenge, longer legs, you can't rely on them anymore. Good. 10, super slow. At least 2 seconds down. If you can stretch it to 3 or 4, now we're working. So we're going to go for a 4-second low. 1, 2, 3, 4, drive. 1, 2, 3, 4, drive. Keep the core tight, pelvis tilted, belly button in, bum squeeze. That's going to protect that lower back. Good. We are 3 minutes in. You've got 2 minutes to go. Do not rush it. This isn't a sprint. This is about quality and slow. We're going to come into a sprint in a minute. So I need you to keep everything perfect. Hip hinge, big proud chest, shoulders back, flap those wings, slow down. Flap those wings, slow down. Really trying to squeeze those shoulder blades behind your body. On those tricep dips, roll the shoulders back. Big proud chest. 1, 2, drive the palms down. Try and straighten your arm as much as possible. Get those chests proud. 1, 2, drive. 1, 2, drive. Good. We want the muscle burning. That's why we're asking you to go super slow. Keep it going for me, guys. You've got 1 more minute to go, and then we're back into our next sprint block. Keep this perfect. Everything slow until you've got to squeeze the muscle. That's quick. 1, 2, quick. 1, 2, quick. Beautiful work, guys. Keep this going. We've got under a minute to go. Keep slow. Keep perfect. Drive. 1, 2, 3. Drive. Keep it up, guys. Keep it up. Keep it up. 40 seconds to go. Do not rush. Stay perfect form. Stay perfect form. Whatever of the 3 movements you're doing. 30 seconds. Don't sprint ahead. I don't care if you only get a little half round. As long as it's super slow and controlled, that's what I'm after. Good. 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Then we can shake everything off, catch a breather while I explain your next sprint. 10 seconds to go. Stay slow. Don't rush now. I'd rather you miss a round because you've been so slow on the other 2. That's okay. 5, 4, 3, and time. Beautiful work. Upper body, chest and arms should be nice and tired now. So we're going to make the most of that in our next sprint. Another 2.5 minutes. We're still going 4, 8, and 12. Your 4 is still burpees. Your 8 now becomes push-ups. That chest is tired. Let's go and finish it off. And then your 12 is still those mountain climbers each leg. Now you can just try and move through this and get as many rounds as you can. If you happen to count the rounds of your first round, then I want you to try and beat those. So, 2.5 minutes. We are starting with 4 burpees in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 3. So after that 4th burpee, you're back down on the floor for 8 push-ups for me. This time, they're normal speed. Then we're into those mountain climbers. 12 each knee. Now, if that's all proving a bit too much for you, use the edge of your sofa. Burpees onto the sofa. little jump, push-ups on our knees, onto the edge of the sofa, mountain climbers, onto the edge of the sofa. I don't mind what variation you're doing, as long as you're pushing yourself hard. That's all I care about. Good, we're coming up to the end of that final minute. Keep it up, keep it up. Good work, guys. We are 1 minute in. We have 1.5 minutes to go. I need you to keep fighting. Can we go that little bit harder than our first sprint? Can you change it up another gear? Can you push that little bit harder? As many rounds as you possibly can fit in to the next minute and 10 seconds. 4 burpees. Remember, if we can't go test the floor, straight arm is perfectly fine. 8 push-ups. If we can't go on our feet, on our knees will do. Do not leave the bum behind though. Keep the hips squeezed forward, keep the chest forward. And then those mountain climbers. Lock in those shoulders, tilt that pelvis, drive those knees to the chest. It is 12 each side. You've got 45 seconds to survive. Keep pushing now. Keep pushing. Ramp it up. Little sprint finish for this last 30 seconds. Keep going for me, guys. Keep going. 4, 8, 12 are your reps. Let's go. 30 seconds. 30 seconds is all I need. Stay there. Stay there. Good work. 15 seconds, team. Stay in that rhythm. Now, even if you've just finished a round, I want you to carry on for the last 10 seconds. Just add in a little bit of something. Pick one of the 3 moves and just do it for the last 5, 4, 3, 2, and... Oh. Beautiful work, guys. Stand tall. Slow that breath down. Drop that heart rate. Big, slow, purposeful breaths. If we pant, we psychologically feel tired. It's a shallower breath. We can't put oxygen back in the lungs. So we're going to go back to a slow strength block. Same principle as before. Super slow reps, super perfect technique. Lower body this time. So we're going to do 10 squats. Now our squats can be normal squats. Think about screwing the floor. Toes out, heels in, knees out. 1, 2, drive through heels. If you want more of a challenge, come in narrow. 1, 2, drive through heels. You might even do an offset squat. For our glutes, we are going to do a feet raised glute bridge. Feet up on the edge of your sofa. Drag your heels down, squeeze your bum up. Really feel that in those hamstrings. 1, 2. Drag up. 1, 2. You'll be pleased to know there's only 2 movements in this. Super, super slow reps. 2 to 3 seconds. 5 minutes. We're looking for 4 to 5 rounds because there's only 2 movements. We are going in 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go. So those super slow squats. 1, 2, 3, drive, squeeze the bum. 2, 3, drive. Notice how my knees go slightly forward. Notice at the top, I'm really squeezing those glutes. Big proud chest. Knees go slightly out. I'm super slow on the way down. 1, 2. If you want to add a pause at the bottom, you can. It's all about making the challenge suit you. Now, of course, you go to your own depth. Maybe you can use the sofa. Lower yourself down slow to the sofa. Stand up. 1, 2, 3. Stand. Maybe you're going to try and narrow stance. Just hits those quads a little bit different. After we've done those 10 reps, heels on the ground, the sofa, legs at 90 degrees, drag the heels down, squeeze the bum up. 1, 2. Drag. 1, 2. Keep that belly button pulled in. Make sure it's the glutes squeezing that are sending your hips high, not your lower back pulling you up. Now, if you haven't got access to a sofa, that feels too uncomfortable, just go glute bridge off the floor. If you really want to ramp it up, go elevated, single leg. That is gonna burn. Beautiful. Super, super slow. Your 10 and 10 should be no quicker than a minute. You're going that slow. 3 seconds per rep, 10 reps, that's 30 seconds per movement is your minute at least. Beautiful work, we're a minute and 40 down. Stay slow. 1, 2, 3, squeeze. 1, 2, 3, squeeze, beautiful work. Drive the heels down. Imagine you're trying to punch a hole in the floor with your feet. Squeeze the bum up. You don't even have to think about your upper body. Your upper body will move where it needs to. Beautiful work. On knees, feet elevated, glute bridges. Belly button stays in. It must be the heels dragging, the hamstrings squeezing that does the work. Do not let that pesky lower back take over. Good work. We are coming up to the halfway mark. Stay slow. Stay slow. Squeeze. Slow. Squeeze. Slow. Squeeze. Slow. Keep those knees in line with the toes. Don't let them knock in. A little bit of tension in the outside of the glutes. Keep those knees out. Good, 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 good. Stay there with me, team. Stay there with me. 2 minutes to go. Don't speed up now. The challenge of this is how slow you can go, not how fast you can go. If you get 3 rounds, great. 4 rounds, great. 5 rounds, great. I don't really mind. What I care about is how perfect and how slow you are going. So don't rush for me. About 2 minutes to go, about 2 minutes to go. Super slow set of squats, 10 of those. Super slow set of glute bridges. Feet elevated, feet on the floor. I don't mind, as long as you're squeezing the bum, you're dropping those hips slowly. Keep it going, team, keep it going. 1.5 minutes to go. Now, if you really want to burn out those quads, I want you to think about this movement as you stand up. So you're not just pushing your feet down and squeezing your bum, you're also straightening the leg, and at the top, you're getting it as straight as you can. So drive through the heels, straighten the legs, squeeze it straight, as well as squeezing those glutes. It's really going to burn out those quads. 10 of those, 10 glute bridges. You've got 1 more minute. That might be another round, it might not. Do not rush. Stay perfect. Good, keep it going, guys, keep it going. Keep cycling through. Good, coming up to the last 45 seconds. Don't start rushing ahead for me now. I know they are burning. Stay perfect. Don't rush. Don't compromise your technique. That's what we're after, that burning sensation. Drive the heels, squeeze the bum, flex the leg long. Or we drag the heels through the sofa, through the floor, squeeze the bum. Don't let that lower back take over. 30 seconds to stay in this fight. 30 seconds, drive. Or 30 seconds to drag and squeeze. Beautiful work, 15 seconds for me, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Beautiful work, beautiful work. So we need to go back to another sprint. We are back in the shallow end for that little paddle, that little sprint. 4, 8, 12. 4 burpees, stay. 8 press-ups, stay. The mountain climbers now become reverse lunge. So we can do 12 total. We can do 6 on one leg. 1, 2, skip a few, 6, then 6 on the other. We can alternate, or if you want the challenge, you can jump. That's going to burn more in the minute, but it'll get it done quicker, get you more rounds. If you can't reverse lunge, squats will do. Now, this is the last sprint, so I need you leaving it all out there. If we imagine the revs on a car, I want us in the red for 2.5 minutes. We are going hard on this one. So, 4 burpees, 8 push-ups, 12 reverse lunge total, going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, 4 burpees. After our 4 burpees, we're into those 8 push-ups. And then those 12 reverse lunges, jump lunges if you can. Numbers are total. So 6 each leg. You're either alternating or you're doing all 6 one side, all 6 the other. I don't mind. All I mind is you leave it all out there. We are going hard as we can for this last 2.5 minutes. We've got a little bit of core to finish. That's your treat. Remember those revs. We are in the red for that whole 2.5 minutes. Beautiful work. You're nearly already past your first minute. Now again, if you need to, use the edge of the sofa for those burpees. On those knees, on the edge of the sofa for those press-ups. Keep that bum squeeze forward. And then maybe you're just squatting on and off of the sofa. And that's helping you get your depth. And you're going to hit me 12 bodyweight squats. If you don't want to squat, but you don't want to lunge, give me jump squats. Maybe you can add in some glute bridges. You'll figure something out. 1 minute, 4 burpees, 8 press-ups, 12 reverse lunge total. Again, drop. Notice how my knee loads over that front foot. I drive it down, squeeze the bum. Drop, drive, squeeze. Drop, drive, squeeze. If we can jump squat, even better. Keep it going. Keep it going. You've got 30 seconds. This is your last sprint. Let's ramp it up. Change it up a gear. Gear 6. Leave it all out for this 30 seconds. Let's go. Let's go. 25 seconds left. Can we fit in one more round? 4 burpees, 8 push-ups, 12 reverse lunge total. Keep moving for me. Keep moving. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Leave it all out there. Do not stop now. Keep moving for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And time. Awesome work, team. You survived your last sprint. We've got one more strength block though, or a nice controlled block, should I say. And that's going to be a little bit of core. Now, we're going to hit a normal crunch, a reverse crunch, and a rotation. So we're trying to hit all sides of the abs, okay? So our normal crunch is going to be a toe touch. Pelvis tilted, that flattens the lower back to the ground. Belly button pulled in, toes up high. Use your abs to drag your hands up. Little pause, back down. You're trying to touch the toes, if not the shoelaces, if not the socks. 10 of those. Then we are going to do a reverse crunch. I've got 2 choices. I can have my hands on the floor, or I can have my hands under the sofa to anchor me. Watch my hips, my abs, drag my hips off the ground towards my chest. If you want an extra challenge, push your heels up and then use your abs to lower you down slowly. 10 of those. Then we have a very slight backwards lean, belly button pulled in, 10 Russian twists each side. The Russian twist is all about how much you can rotate those shoulders. 5 minutes. We're going to go for 4 to 5 rounds of quality. 3, 2, 1. So we're into our 10 toe touches. Pelvis tilt, feet up to the ceiling, crunch, touch the toe, or the shoelace, or the socks, or the shin. Now if that's too much, just a normal crunch will do. After we hit those 10, you can either have your hands on the side, or you can grab underneath the sofa, try and get those hips off the floor. Use your abs to pull your knees to your chest. If you can, pop those hips, and then you're down as soft as you can. Now it's my abs contracting that pop my hips and my feet high. If you can't do that, just get those hips off the ground. Then I just have a slight backwards lean. It's all about how much I can rotate those shoulders. 10 Russian twists each side. Beautiful work. Good. So we're just coming up to our first minute. If we can maintain that pace, that means we will get 5 rounds in 5 minutes. And we will finish off that core nicely. Remember that pelvis has got to stay tilted, belly button pulled in, lower back flat into the ground. Then our abs lift our chest. Our abs lift our hips. Our obliques, the side of our abs, rotate our body. I'm not just throwing myself around wildly. There's got to be thought behind it. I'm dragging myself up using those abs. Good work, 10, 10 and 10. So my abs are dragging my chest up, dragging my shoulders off the floor. To prove it, little pause back down. Pause back down. Same here, it's my abs that are pulling my hips up my knees towards my chest. If I can, I crunch my abs up a little bit more, try and pop those feet into the air. If I'm able to do that, your abs then help your back lower, super softly, super slow. Then those Russian twists, all about my abs, pulling my shoulders round. Imagine you've got a line down your middle. Can we get those shoulders to cross it? Good, coming up to the halfway mark. Good work, guys, good work. Keep this up now. Don't rush this bit. I want us to really feel those abs properly. So if we get 3 rounds, great. 4 rounds, great. 5 rounds, great. Don't sprint, don't rush though. It's all about perfection here, please. Good work. We've got 2 more minutes. Just over 2 more minutes. That might be 1 more round. That might be 2 more rounds. That might be 3 more rounds. Pelvis tilted. Lower back stays flat. Can't even slide a credit card under there. Belly button pulled in. Every time we breathe out, that just tightens up that midsection. And then it's pulling us into position. It's either pulling those shoulders off the mat, pulling those hips up, or pulling us round in rotation. This should be doing everything. Good work, keep that up, team. Stay perfect for me. We've got another 1 minute and 45. Good work, keep it up guys, keep it up. Good, keep it going with it. We have got 1 minute to go now. Don't rush ahead thinking you've got to squeeze in that last round. If it happens, great, but I'd much rather you be perfect with your movement, slow things down, burn out those abs. This is all about feeling yourself, pulling yourself into the right positions, feeling this keep nice and tight to protect this. Okay, with our glute bridges from earlier, strengthening our glutes, us now strengthening our core, those two are going to protect that lower back. Tell that lower back it's okay to loosen off. You don't have to be tight all the time. Good, stay in this, stay perfect for 30 more seconds for me. 30 more seconds. Stay there, stay there. Keep that rhythm going, keep that rhythm going. Stay perfect for me. 20 more seconds, 20 more seconds. If you finish a round, great. If you don't, great. As long as this is burning, I am happy. Good, give me 10 more seconds of work. Stay there for me, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and time. Beautifully done, team. Awesome work, guys, awesome work. Hopefully you enjoyed that contrast between fast and slow. Hopefully you realised that I was burning out a muscle group and then asking you to use it quickly, and that's the challenge in this. Do me a favour, I just want to take you back through that first little bit of mobility we did. So remember we built up from down dog into scorpion into pigeon pose. This time we're just going to go through it a bit slower, and I want you to see if you can get a bigger range of motion. So press up position for me, please. Back to that down dog, kick 1 foot up and round, hold it. Then we come through, knee through, knee bends 90, drop that chest down. Then we go back, down dog, kick that foot over, open up, nice slow drive through, drop that chest down. Give me another 20 seconds of down dog to scorpion to pigeon pose. Maybe you're going through it a little bit slower than the warm up. Maybe you're trying to get a bigger range of motion. Maybe you're holding each part of it for a couple more seconds. We're trying to stay away from too much static, more dynamic and mobility work so that the body feels controlled under range of motion. That's what's going to give it the confidence to release the tightness. It doesn't feel like it's got to look after itself so much because it knows it can control that range of motion. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are done. Now, I will leave you to it. If you want to carry on doing some more of those animal movements that we did in the warm-up, now's your time. Let the video finish. get on some nice relaxing tunes, work your way through that mobility. If you can't fit it in now, find a little window maybe every day where you can do some of the animal movements. You'll feel yourself open up, move better, freer, bigger ranges of motion. Thank you very much for joining me once again. I will see you soon.